Okay, welcome back everybody for part two of session two. So next morning you woke up, you got your armor back on, you got some breakfast from the quiet uh, woman, and what do you do?
Well, I've pretty much decided this town is safe. However, I am going to speak to Wilbur.
Okay.
So,
So you go back and Wilbert is still unconscious.
Wilbur's unconscious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have they started building the church?
No.
No. Well, I want this church to be rebuilt in the name of Heronius.
Okay. What do you do about that?
I don't know.
How do you accomplish that?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I don't know. How do you change a church? Is there protocol? Is there, it's burned down. Can't it be rebuilt?
Well, I mean,
Should be.
the inside is burnt, and it needs a lot of cleaning and stuff, but it ain't burnt down.
Yeah, all the old stuff is gone. Just bring in new Heronius stuff.
Okay. I mean,
Uh,
who you telling this to?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell my church. Maybe we can get them to send them out here. Send out.
All right. Okay. So
All
what do
right.
you?
Well, in that case, I'm going back to. I'm going back home.
Okay.
You know what?
And I did awesomely build you a random encounter table now for this place. So
Excellent.
you got a 3-day journey back home. So
I need to roll my my D10.
you can just type in row 100.
Ooh, sweet. That is most nice. Excellent. My health for sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. You see this? You
Yep.
see that 10 there? Most excellent.
Yeah.
All right. You said roll a 100.
You might want to do one for Lydia Sarah too. If she was down.
True. What is a horse's hit die? I think it's a D8, right?
Yeah, there you go.
He's at full health.
Okay. Yeah, day one passes with no problems. So,
Day 2.
Yep, day 2.
Day 2. Oh, well, she didn't need it. Oh, wow. Look at that. Big fat 1. I'm going to use my lay on hands, so that puts me up to 36. And here's your D100. 94.
Ooh, 94. Is this something? I wonder if it is. Nope. Nothing. Nothing on a 94. But
Excellent.
I will say yeah. Yeah, no, never mind.
Hey, look, another 10. I'm at full. Nope, I'm almost. If I do lay on hands, I will be, but I'm not going to. All right, here's your 77.
Oh, nice.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Let's delete all this.
I should be close enough to Magnaport. I've been riding hard.
Mmm.
I don't like that.
As you're riding down, you get close
Did
to
you put something
the.
that's gonna turn me into stone again?
You come down, and as you're coming down, you're close to the big large lake that all the ports connect to and everything. And up comes out of the water, about 50 feet away, is a creature that let me describe this to you. It's a long snake-like body covered with glistening scales and more or less human faces. It's about 15 feet long and about 300 pounds.
Interesting.
With the eyes that bright and intelligent, burning with an almost hypnotic inner light.
Well, can I avoid it?
Yeah, I mean, if you just turn and run right now, probably.
Huh. You know what? YOLO. I'm going in.
You're going in. What do? You just turn your horse and charge?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Is it advancing towards me?
It just come out on the shore. Like, you got a split moment to decide what you're doing.
You know what? I think I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't want to deal with this thing. Seems horrible. What is it?
Except there's no. Alright, you turn and run.
What is it?
As you turn and run, as you're charging away, you hear this. And you see this light coming towards your back, from the shadow, and it hits you in the back 3 times, and you take. But you're far away. You're like 100 feet now, or like even farther. But you take 10 points of damage.
He just cast lightning on me. Where'd I go?
Oh, you're down here at the bottom. Oh, I'll move your horse. Zoom out. You're like way away. You could just keep on running if you want.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Alright. Yeah, you keep on running, and at that point, you would totally get away.
Yeah. Pass. Some weird snake thing that can cast lightning on me? I'm not ready for that.
Alright. Yeah, you get away. You head back to town.
What was the CR on that thing?
I'm not telling you. You might encounter it again. So,
Is that another day?
no, you get to come back and
Lay on hands.
let's see here. You come back to Magnetport. Yeah, and as you come in and like riding proudly. The guards let you in right away. You hear the hustle and bustle of town, and What do you do?
I go straight to the church.
You go straight to what?
The church.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is there, yeah.
All right. Yeah. You go straight to town and or to the church. Going on. They're outside. There is one of the priests delivering, a sermon about being brave and standing up for your beliefs and shining the light and being an example, that kind of deal. Um, you ride your horse back to go to the back where to keep where like your stable is at. For non-paladin peoples. Or do you want to dismiss her?
I'll take it.
Okay, yeah. And then you go. I guess you're gonna go to find like Sergeant Gunther.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. So you find him, and he's currently like working out, and like, he has like these two, like probably like that big, boulders or rocks, right? And they're like tied up, and they come up to a ring, and he's got one in each hand, like, and lifting them up, like, for exercise.
The town has been eradicated of the problem.
Excellent.
The city, it needs some work. The church mostly burned, but the townspeople should be taking care of it.
A caravan was sent just yesterday to head that away with supplies and resources.
Excellent.
Um, you didn't encounter a caravan on the road.
No, I did not.
No.
Is that the only? Is that the only way to? Is that the only road?
There is only one road, but to get to this village, you had to turn off of it a ways.
So is there a?
Because there's only one road, and it goes actually from the city up to the gate, and it's just that one road. Everything else you got to go off path to get to.
I lost you for a second, but was there a? Basically, is there any chance that I would not have encountered them?
Yeah, there's a chance.
So, not seeing them isn't that big of a deal.
I mean, it could or couldn't be.
Well, I say that. I say I didn't encounter. I did not encounter a caravan, but there are other roads.
Yeah. So he nods, and he's like, "You should get your armor repaired." And he's like, "In the meantime, I was getting ready to go handle it myself since no one's around, but you're back." Down by the main docks, there's been a lot of people dying of poison, it seems, down there, and word's got to us, and to have someone sent down there to figure out what's going on. take care of the problem. Make sure people stop dying.
I can do that.
All right. Yeah. He's yeah. He nods. So there is a grumpy old blacksmith that does all your like armors and repairs. But he complains every time you come there for repairs. But he'll do them for free and he'll do them a good job.
Well, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna go to him.
All right. Like as you're walking up, he just like he like he's pounding out a shield right now. And as you're walking up, he just looks at you and like looks at your like slashed up armor and like chunk of your missing of your breastplate, and he just stares at you, just like deadpan stares at you as you're walking up, like fuck you. You just took up the next week of my life.
I have something interesting for you.
Um. Oh yeah, what is it?
I show him the armor. I show him the slashes. They're like, I wouldn't want you to get bored.
He kind of looks at he looks down at it and kind of eyes you, and he hits the shield real hard where a piece like chips off and like hits you just enough to like burn you slightly on the skin where like you've removed your armor. And he takes it. He picks up your breastplate and puts it over on a shelf, like put it in line.
I'll see you in a couple days.
New recruits. Which you're not, by the way. You're not a new recruit, but he's never stopped looking at you as a new recruit.
Yeah. So him calling me a new recruit's quite a common occurrence.
Alright, yeah, so, so what do you do? Like, what's your plan here?
Well, I guess, do I have a home?
No, you live at the church when you're not out on missions. But
well, I'm sure. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go to the docks without my armor. That's just not gonna happen.
Well, okay. So there's a couple things here. One, you are a knight of the realm, so you can tell anybody to put you up, and they kind of have to by law, because you're a knight, and you're also a paladin. So, pretty much any church in the city will take you in as well.
Yeah. Stay here. There's no need not to stay here. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to go start the questioning about the poison without my armor. So I'm going to wait until my armor's ready.
Okay. So let's see here. I wish next time I'm bringing her up iced tea. I can GM row this anyways. Okay. So how long do you wait?
I mean, it normally takes a week.
Probably.
And yeah, I'll check. I'll wait. I'll check in. I'll check in after 3 days.
Okay. Yeah, as you're walking up, he's like, "You're fucking back already? Look at this shit!" Sure. Like he picks up your breastplate, like he's obviously working on it. He's like, how fast do you think I can repair this?" But like, it's already like halfway done.
I just say I'm just making sure you You aren't fucking up my armor. And I turn around and walk off.
He bites his thumb at you.
I guess all right. I go back in 3 more days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, by the time you go back in 3 days, like, your armor is completely done and, like, all shined up. And, brand new.
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
Very fine work.
He's like, try keeping it that way.
I'll probably see you next week.
You're just like all the rest.
Alright, well, I'm going to put it on and go about my business.
Okay.
Time for me to get to work.
Okay. Yeah, so during this 6 days, there's been a considerable amount of people have died at the docks.
That's a risk. It's a shame. I can't go out there without my armor. That's a big part of me. So yeah, I go down to the docks.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
You go down to the docks. So yeah, you go down to the docks, and like, what time of day are you going down there?
we'll say I went and picked up my armor in the morning.
Okay.
Immediately after that.
So morning time still.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so you go down to the docks. Right now there's a lot of hustle and bustle. This is the busy time of the day at the docks. There's a lot of, like, loading and unloading happening. And, just, like, sending back and forth. Roll me a spot check.
Always with the spots. The spots. Only a 12.
12. Only because you're coming down looking for this purpose. Like, you see, like, the pair of boots sticking out under a tarp that is laid off the side. No one else really notices. They're too busy trying to get their job done.
Well, I'm gonna check that out.
Okay, yeah. When you pull back the tarp, and it's a dead corpse of, like, a 40-something-year-old male, like, scruffy beard, and he's a couple days old, so, like, he's starting to decay and hollow already.
I want to make a heal check, see if maybe I can kind of discern how he died.
Okay.
No, an 11.
You don't discern. You can't gather enough information. However, you do not see any obvious, like, stab or wounds or, like, bashed in skull.
Was he old? How old was he?
He's middle-aged, like 40.
Middle-aged. All right. Boils, pot marks.
No.
If I peel back his eyes, are they yellow?
No, you pull back his eyes, and they are like, they're completely, like, bloodshot red. Like, every, like, vessel of his eyes bursted.
Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing I can do here. I can't. Yeah, I don't have any magic yet. So, I can't do anything about that. So I'm going to, I guess, search his pockets, search and see if he has anything to kind of see where he's been. Because, I want to see where he's been.
Okay. Yeah. So you search his pockets. Make me a search check. See how good a tip you get here.
I'm not going to do a very good job.
You never know.
Oh, 20.
You do a good job.
Uh,
So, you find a a like a set of dice, a set of like bone dice in his pocket, and they're marked the dragon's inn. And
okay.
you know that as like a tavern down here on the docks.
All right. Well, that is where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head towards the dragons, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. So you headed down. This is a pretty rough area of town, and you being like the basically law enforcement, like you get a lot of like evil eyes and people walking away and going down the street, and that kind of look as you're like walking through this area of town. But it's still daylight. There's nothing obvious going awry.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, it's to be expected that they're gonna shy away from me. I am. I'm assuming. This is the docks. Most people look all that good, aren't that clean. So I definitely stick out like a sore thumb.
You definitely do. But you do come up on the green dragon. It is written, but there is also like a symbol of a picture of a green dragon, like on above the sign. And
Well, I go in.
all right. When you walk in, there's not that many patrons, but everything like stops. Everybody like turns and just looks at you when, like as you open the door. There is a uh, like a elderly man with a that's like pretty overweight and stuff and like dirty clothes. He's got a dirty rag and he's sitting there wiping out a mug like this. He looks at you and stares at you for a second and he gives like a long sigh like what you having?
Refresh my memory. Can I drink?
Can you drink? Yeah, you can drink.
That's not against my religion or code.
No.
Uh, what's your specialty?
he like there's a big cask like sitting on there like that and obviously he has a way to like a spigot in the back and he kind of elbows it. He's like whatever's in the cask.
Is that like one of those things where they just like pour the leftover drinks?
No, it's like he's got a big ass cask that he serves drinks out of and that's what he's serving.
Yeah, well, I'll have what's in the cast.
Right. Yeah, he takes the cup that he's been wiping out with the dirty rag the entire time, like he's been talking to you, and fills it up, slides it across the like the the counter to you.
It's a good thing I'm immune to diseases. Oh yeah, I mean I'm drinking. While I'm drinking it, I'm gonna ask him. Is this like a casino? I should ask that first. While I'm drinking, I'm gonna look around. Is there like dice tables or?
Um, there is a there's not exactly a dice tables, but there's like but you see like there's dartboards there. There's there's a table that they still have stopped and they're still looking at you, but they was obviously in the middle of playing poker.
Uh, well, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna pull out the dice and ask the bartender, do these mean anything to you?
um, he looks at him, he stares at him for a second, and he goes. My memory, not what it used to be. He goes, perhaps something shiny can refresh it.
Hmm. I'm sure something shiny could. Yeah, I guess I'll slide him a few gold.
Okay. You slide him a few gold. And he grabs them, takes a bite out of each one of them, as if you're about it with chicken. But, it's so habitat at this point. He checks him, puts him in his pocket. He's like, yeah, them are Ricky's dice. I haven't seen him around for a few days.
I believe Ricky is no longer with us.
He shrugs.
What can you tell me about this poison? Is it a disease or poisonous? People are being poisoned, right?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know about these things.
Or you know,
And with that, you like your ring that you have that can detect lies distinctly goes off and as a lie.
you see, I know that's a lie. You can't lie to me. So tell me what you know about the poison.
Um, he's like, it could be poison. I don't think it is, and that
Is it more
seems true. That I mean,
okay?
he thinks that statement's true. At least you
Yeah.
don't detect it as a lie. But yeah, he goes. I've been around some poison. Never seen one act like that.
Have you seen disease? Have you seen how disease works?
Old man Kruger got the spots. Skin started falling off.
And that's different. That's different than this. No, their skin's not falling off, right?
No.
Okay. The spots are quite terrible, but they're not like this. Is there anything else you can tell me? I am trying to cure it. Do you know where it's coming from?
And
Or
at this point, roll me a listen check.
what is my lesson? I'm deaf.
You're dead.
It's not even a class skill. I feel like listen should be a class skill for everyone. Everyone can listen.
Yeah, I don't see how that's not a class skill either.
Only a 12.
A 12. It's still well enough to hear this. In the back, one of the guys on the at the poker table kind of falls over uh and hits the ground.
I'm not watching that person. I'm actually watching the people at the table. Does anyone go to move, like like they're trying to get away from the scene?
Um, the, like all of them turn, and you see the couple beside him like try to catch him, but they don't catch him. And then they see him on the ground, and they like all like slowly turn and look at you.
All right. Well, I guess I gotta go fucking look at him. Well, I rush towards him then, and I'm gonna make a heal check. I don't know how well this is gonna be for old buddy, because I'm not a really good poisoner. I don't know poisons. Yeah, only a 12 on a heal check. He's
you
dead.
see, you see, like the guy is alive, but he's like holding like his stomach like real hard, and there is and like and during that like um he shits out of shits his pants.
Of course he shits his pants. I wouldn't have it any other way.
And like he's like screaming in like agony.
I look at the dealer because he's been around here for a while, and I say, "What's the incubation period?"
He looks at you like
How long until he dies?
um he's like tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So when someone falls, they have 24 hours or 12 hours, we'll say. Uh, is there any known cures around the docks? Any remedies?
Uh uh shit. What's the Ashan's poetess claims she has one.
Thank you. Where does this man live?
They gotta look at him. He's like, I don't know.
I don't know what to do with this guy. What am I supposed to do with him? Let's take him back to the church.
Like I mean, he's like passed out, like clutching and like kind of like a silent scream of agony.
Uh, is there a hospital in this town?
Mm, is there a hospital?
Or actually, where is this Lotus's potion thing?
Um, Give me an intelligence check to see if you know where it is.
Oh, I don't.
Yes, there are 30 healers in the city.
Is there any nearby?
Um, you don't know any, but you don't hang out in this town. You know this place because you've had to go like get some people from this area, come down here and break up some fights before, knock
Yeah.
some heads around like that. So you know this place, but you don't know that where that is.
And yeah, okay, that makes sense. Hell, not much I can do for him. And he can't speak, can he?
The one in pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could probably try to talk to him.
Where do you live?
Um, it takes a second between like screams of like pain and he he screams out shit and like nods his head towards like where all the boats would be like lined up.
All right. Well, they're not gonna let him back on the ship, I doubt. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna just take him to a healer.
Okay. So like like some in your area of the town. Do you want to take them back there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You go all the way back to what would be the name of the healer that you would go to?
Uh, like the name of the actual, like, not apothecary, but the healer. I have no idea. Would it be magical healing or real healing?
Probably a combination.
Some sort of, I guess, cleric.
Okay. Yeah. So you find Mother Sharon. Um, she is currently at a desk, like reading a book in this highly unorganized room where you see like pots and potions and vials and shelves and ingredients and an alchemy table like all screwed over. The floor is mostly covered. You have to like watch where you step.
Well, I bring him in and set her down at the table, and
Yeah.
I want to get her in private, and I want to speak to her away from him.
Okay. Well, she sees like and hears his agony as you're dragging him through the door. Um, quickly goes over and like pushes over off the like stuff off a large bench, and like you hear some pots and stuff break and stuff as she does it, because you can lay him down there, and she like starts looking like starts checking him out.
Uh, well, like I said, I want to get her in private away from him, and I say when I do, I don't think he'll make it. He probably has less than a day. Just observe his how it happens. We need to learn everything we can about this.
Okay. Um. You took her to a cleric, right? So at this point, she like starts like casting a spell. And after a little bit, she looks at you and she's like, "He has some sort of disease."
Do you know what kind? What does it affect? Better.
No. No, come back. Oh, there you are. I heard what does it affect, and that was it.
Said, what does it affect, and where could he have gotten it?
Uh, she looks at you and like turns back to him and starts like evaluating him longer. Checking his vitals and stuff. And like at this point, like he like this whole time, like there's been like a trail coming by as he like expels like his whole inner organs out his rear end
Mm.
and stuff.
He has just been shitting himself, but that's not my problem.
No, just poor street cleaners.
They know where we went. Yeah, well, I think she's gonna be busy for a while. I'm going back to the docks. I'm going back to that bar.
Okay, yeah, the Green Dragon Inn.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you go back.
I tell her I'll come back. I'll come back whenever I can to see what you've learned.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. And okay. So as you get close, you hear a lot of yelling and ruckus inside the inn.
Well, let's head on. I got. By the way, I got. I'll have to hop off here in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll wait in just a second.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to. And you say I hear a lot of ruckus
Mm-hmm.
inside the bar.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'll pull out my sword and start walking that way.
All right. Yeah. You walk through and slam open the door, and like you see like 4 or 5 patrons, and they're all like standing around the counter, and they're yelling like at full rate at the bartender. And it's like, everyone that eats your food dies. You're gonna kill us all. Like, I'm never coming back here again.
Well, I'm gonna yell. Yeah, silence.
All right. Yeah. You scream out in the air of authority, and when you do, like half of the patrons kind of look at you, but some of them keep on yelling.
Uh, well, I'm gonna look at the bartender and I'm gonna say, "You, are you poisoning people?"
Uh, he's like, doesn't make much sense to have a business poisoning people. And he still like cleaning out another cup. And with that, we'll end.
He lying? Is he lying?
No.
Okay.
Um, okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the one-on-one D&D session, please leave a like. If you enjoy what we do here on the channel, please subscribe. If you have any comments for the D&D roleplay or my wide and easy lack of sticking to the rules, you're more free to comment down below too. Until next time, have a good night.